Hello everyone and welcome back to Disillusioned Plays Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Last time we were Dang it, Pete! Last time we were in the middle of a flashback case where Mia is arguing against a young-looking Miles Edgeworth with a very fancy suit. We had definitely not run into any issues presenting the evidence or figuring out exactly what it was that would lead us to move forward in the case.
No.
And I believe we'd also left off on a cliffhanger, so let's go ahead and jump right back in.
Which is funny because, like, the game is happening on a bridge that's, like, near a cliff, isn't
Oh!
I'm sorry.
Darling, you remembered!
No, what you said is we kept them in suspension bridge.
Oh. All the puns right out of the gate there.
Sorry, that's the sound of me literally dying.
Yes, I think if I recall, we'd accused not Dahlia of murder, so...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, definitely not Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yes.
Because, that was it. She was saying that, I captured the exact moment, but it wasn't actually the exact moment, and so she was saying that she saw... that was it. She was saying that she saw the body being put into the trunk of the car, but she couldn't have seen it from the position that she was in.
Yes.
Yeah. So?
Yeah. Oh, shall we... Intros. We haven't done intros.
Probably a good idea
Introduce
to say
ourselves
who we
again.
Right.
For those
I'm
three...
Taylor.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Sarah.
Yeah, for those three people who haven't already tuned out because we took too long. Okay.
Let's do this. Lots of me
Our
talking to
intros
myself
are as
again.
pithy as ever.
This is going to be me talking to myself again. I see.
Phew.
Whoosh. Thank you for telling us about the scratches, Miss Foster. Without that, we never would have uncovered the truth. That it couldn't have been Mr. Fawles that put the body in the trunk.
Dun, dun, dun. I detect a scream. Yep, there we go.
Preposterous! To even suggest that the witness put the body in there. If that were true, then how do you explain the photo that she took?
It just looks...
Timer on the camera. Timer on the camera.
It looks blank to me. That's a picture of nothing.
The corpse could have only been put in the trunk when the incident occurred. And we already know that at the time she was taking photographs. Now is your chance, Mia. Finish this thing.
Finish him.
Finish it. On the contrary, I'm not so certain about that anymore, Mr. Edgeworth. There's no need to think too deeply about it. What I am saying is the shutter for this may not have been pushed by Miss Foster herself. Oh! Boom! Mic drop.
Oh, what's this? It has a timer function.
Oh!
Mic drop. Boof.
Let's take another look at this camera and see what features it has, shall we? It has a timer built into it. Even a mini tripod.
That's a hecka inconvenient camera to have a mini tripod built in.
Yeah, it really is.
Like, can you imagine?
Where do you put that?
Huh?
Why? It's almost as if she had brought this camera just to take the picture.
Dun, dun, dun.
Not enough dripping sarcasm. Why? It's almost as if.
Yeah, sorry. Like that line came out wrong.
Sarah's
No,
not,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Sarah's not good at like rubbing people's noses in it.
No, I'm not. It's not in my nature.
No.
What are you trying to say then, Miss Fay? That when the crime occurred, Miss Foster wasn't in the field as she claimed?
That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Thanks for making our point for us, edgy boy.
Well, if she really did use the camera's auto timer, then the answer is yes. She was somewhere else. Exactly. She was not in the field.
What she'll have done, right, is she will have jumped across the chasm and then floated like Princess Peach.
Yeah. With the parasol.
With the umbrella.
Yes.
With the parasol. To then get to the other side.
Would the defense please explain further?
Listen, this is a crucial point. Where was Miss Foster when the incident occurred? In answering that question, we'll also make clear Miss Foster's true identity.
Oh, well then, please answer this question.
I feel like a safety save is in need.
Where was Melissa Foster when the incident... I missed what that said. Something
When the
occurred.
incident occurred.
When the incident occurred.
I mean, I thought it said something in addition to occurred, but yeah, whatever. So...
I mean, she will have had to have been on the bridge, right?
Would she be the
has
killer?
to have been on
Would
the
she
bridge.
be the killer then?
Oh.
Because we've accused her of being the
Oh.
killer.
Well, we accused her of putting the body in the trunk.
Which would indicate being a killer, I would
Yeah, but
think.
she's obviously not going to be the guy she took the picture of.
That's true.
And
Depends
that's-
when she took it,
Can
though.
I save it? I cannot save it. Maybe she was just in the car? Is she the victim?
Well, no, because it was jacked at a red light.
Well,
Yeah.
the car was...
Yeah, he stole it from a couple that are
Yeah, I
red
know, but
light.
was she like...
I mean,
She could
let's.
be in the bushes.
So the meeting was on the note, so she knew the time and she knew where it was. So I think she would have been on the bridge. I would think.
Would she be?
Can you actually click on something,
Would
or
she
is
be
it
the
we have to
victim?
present evidence?
I have to click present, but that'll be what you click on. That'll be like, we're saying, this one!
Would it be the victim, then?
Oh.
Where she'd be in the victim's place? Because she could have dressed up as her sister. Oh, her sister. She could have dressed up as her, and she could have already been in the trunk.
Sarah, I mean, saying something like that would flip this case on its head!
I know, a turnabout,
Something
if you
like
will.
that. Like, you can't just go around flinging wild accusations like that. Only someone like Phoenix Wright would
Really?
have the balls to do something like that.
because that would explain why the deceased isn't wearing a scarf, because she could have dressed up as the sergeant.
Just to get the picture.
Yeah. She could have set the camera up there, then obviously way before time, then got on the bridge, but the body's already in the trunk at that point.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then obviously she met Terry Fawles.
Terry Fawles, can you please stand here? I guess so. It's like,
That would explain why there's no photo after the fact as well.
I get
I would think.
Well, do we want to... Oh, screw it, why not?
Naturally, the witness was right here.
I mean, the music stopped, but that doesn't mean it's right. Maybe?
But that's where the victim, Miss Hawthorne, is standing.
Oh my goodness.
Order! Miss Faye, what on earth?
Your Honour, if I may. After parting with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by car.
Oh, off it goes.
Boom. But this would mean that there was no time to put the victim in the trunk. In other words, if someone put the body in the trunk, it could only have been before the defendant met the victim.
What?
How
Asinine.
asinine. I've not heard that one before. How asinine. Of course Mr. Fawles met with the victim. The only person with the opportunity to have put the victim in the trunk is the same man that killed her, Terry Fawles.
So I guess then maybe she met with her before the whole thing. She came at the appointed time,
Yeah.
killed her. Well, hold up. Then how would she have got the body in the trunk? Or when would she have done that? Because Terry was the one that took the car. Huh.
You still don't understand, do you, Mr. Edgeworth? By the time
Me either.
By the time the witness's photo was taken, the victim was already dead. The person in the photo was not Valerie Hawthorne. What? I've never heard anything more ridiculous in my entire life.
Oh wait, so no, what she could have done is she could have killed Valerie, stashed her body,
Yeah.
then waited until Terry came for the meeting, then did something to frame him? Although
Yeah.
I don't know how she would have overpowered a giant man with a chain, but, you know.
Then who exactly is the victim in this photo?
Oh, it's obvious.
Yeah.
There you
Well
go.
done,
Diego.
Sarah. That was the you predicted the turnabout.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I got nothing.
Yeah, and I...
See, this is the problem because it's in black and white, we can't see that her hair is red.
No, this is it. But it kind of just, yeah, because there's no photo after this. Like, yeah, of course there wouldn't be, because no one would be there to take a photo of the incident at the time it occurred, as she put it.
Can't see her
The
enormous
crucial
eyes.
moment. That's it.
Okay.
It's obvious, isn't it? It's your own witness.
What?
It's the only possible explanation. The woman that Mr. Fawles met on the bridge that day was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster. Me? Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the mountain that day.
Which you can't tell from the picture.
No. Mr. Fawles himself believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne. But the defendant knew Valerie Hawthorne very well. After all, she was the woman whose testimony helped get him convicted. But since then, my client has spent 5 hard years in a federal penitentiary. He couldn't remember exactly what she looked like anymore. You are just making this up as you go along. Where's your proof?
The scarf?
I've got it all right here. This piece of evidence will blow this case wide open.
Let's do that.
I mean,
safety
he
save we
asked her
talked
to wear
about
the
before.
scarf because he couldn't remember what she looked like.
There's the letter.
Yeah, the letter then.
There's the letter as well.
Would be the letter.
Because it's Talk to Dahlia.
Wear
This
scarf,
has got to be where we link that it's not actually Melissa
Yeah.
Foster, surely. At the time of the incident, Mr. Fawles had forgotten what Valerie Hawthorne looked like.
Take that!
Mr. Fawles had forgotten the victim's face. That's why he needed some piece of identification. Namely, this muddy scarf.
I do find it amusing. It's like, I can't remember her face, but I'll never forget that scar.
Yeah.
Well, I think he was just asking for a scarf in general so that it's like, no, it wouldn't be a random
And
person.
then he just meets like 5 people who all wear scarves.
Shh. It was Mr.
That's when he runs into Mia on the bridge and gets really confused.
Yeah.
Or hers is more of a beige scarf, I guess.
Yeah. It was Mr. Fawles who requested that she wear this scarf to identify herself. That's already been proven by the note the victim left. In other words, as long as you were wearing a scarf, like he asked, anyone could have pretended to be Valerie Hawthorne.
Even me?
Well, what do you have to say to that, Melissa Foster?
Why are you so mean?
She phased out of existence.
Oh wow, she fainted.
She's fainted.
Well, or perhaps pretended to faint.
Yes.
Where is Miss Foster?
She's collecting herself in the lobby.
Huh? That freaking noise. Huh?
It's obvious that Melissa. It's obvious that Melissa Foster did it. She hid the body in the trunk and disguised herself as the victim. She set up the camera to snap a fake photo of them together.
The only question is, why did she do it?
Well, isn't that obvious? She's the real culprit.
Ha!
Well, we'll have to wait for Miss Foster to compose herself before we start again.
I wonder if she needs someone to
Un-
rub her back
No.
or stroke
don't-
her hair to help her feel better.
Please stop this. Why would you do this?
No,
Until then, this court is in recess.
I can't deal with another video of cringe fest.
No. The defense and prosecution are both to wait in their respective lobbies.
Yes, Your Honor. Understood.
Nice. Very well. This court is in recess. To be continued.
Ooh.
That's it then. Well, same time next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, safety.
Yes, damn straight we want to save our progress.
Yeet.
Oh.
Oh.
Mr. Fawles, I'm sorry.
I want to say thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up.
Thanks. We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime.
Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we've got to get past.
Obstacle?
Yeah. Yeah. Motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway?
Motive, huh?
Anyway, we're still badly in need of information.
Information.
I like that no matter what position his face is in, his left eyebrow is always cocked up.
Yeah.
It's because
Yeah.
he's incredulous.
What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she's a student studying literature. And one more thing.
What is it?
Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course.
The DL6 incident?
No, no.
Dun, dun, dun. No, is it not like the? It's a similarly named thing, though, isn't it? The DH3.
DH3.
The 7-3D.
I'm just gonna say, in this particular moment, like in this frame, Terry sort of looks like he's a bowler, like focusing on what he's gonna do
Yeah.
when he rolls the ball.
Yeah, he really does.
Is that he's got that handsome Squidward face again. Whoa! That got,
didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lied.
Mr. Fawles. In that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago.
Okay, I trust you. That day 5 years ago, I dream of it. Every day. This picture reminds me of everything. Bridge looks same, just like then. 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart. Fall apart any minute. They really should use their tax dollars to fix it. Seems like it's a big safety hazard. 5 years!
Wow.
well, I mean, it's on.
Seems like the Parks and Rec department is not doing a great job.
No.
Like, I mean, it's on the map. The fact that it's broken is on the map. Like, it's obviously been there for a long
Yeah.
time.
No, remember, Pete, remember.
Oh, yeah.
Remember,
Edgeworth.
Edgeworth had to update it because there wasn't a blueprint of the bridge available.
So it's been broken like that for at least 5 years.
Ha! Sorry, buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute.
That's rude. It true. I did kidnap her. Me speak like caveman.
Oh.
5 years ago, I kidnapped.
Dun, dun, dun.
Can we get a quick check on how old he is?
This is wrong, pal.
It would have been 20.
And Dahlia would have been.
Oh.
Oh my.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Jailbait!
That is highly illegal. Highly illegal.
Yep. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Oh,
I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne.
I mean, if you weren't going to jail for kidnapping, you'd definitely be going to prison for other
Jail
reasons.
for something else.
Well, you don't necessarily have to do the something else, though, right? You're like,
But
oh,
still.
when you're a bit older, then we'll be able to have all the fun.
Oh boy.
But until then, we'll just wait.
I still can't
patiently."
believe this man is 25
I
years
know.
old.
Yeah, he does. He well, I don't know. He's a bit strange.
Your girlfriend? Huh.
Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne? Hawthorne?
Hawthorne?
Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne?
The victim's last name.
Dahlia Hawthorne. Valerie's little sister.
What? Are you serious?
I'm sure that his voice has changed, but I'm trying to avoid doing the same Brooklyn kind of
Yeah.
accent.
Yeah.
that
The
I've done
girl,
for
let her
literally
go.
everything.
The girl, let her go.
Oh, that'll be it.
Shut up! Come closer, and I kill her.
Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance.
She
The
literally looks
detective
like a
back
tiny
then was
kid.
Valerie Hawthorne.
She sure does.
She's got like a backpack on and everything. Like, oh god, oh boy.
At first I thought shooting someone for kidnapping was crossing the line, but if it was to protect her little sister, I can understand why she did it.
Wrong. No protect sister. Valerie betray me. Betray us.
What do you mean she betrayed you?
I'm sorry, it's
Captain
Nom, nom, nom,
Caveman!
I mean, it is. He's doing caveman
Yeah.
talk.
No, it's
That's
true.
what it is.
No, it's
That
true.
is his voice, his caveman
It's
talk.
as you got a little bit more aggressive then. I just couldn't, like, just Captain Caveman jumped into it.
Ugh, ugh.
Sorry. I apologize.
What's
It's okay. I'm not offended.
what do
Me
you
always say, why use bunch of words when one do trick?
It's like Treebeard.
One do trick. What do you mean she betrayed you?
Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping, too.
Make-believe kidnapping?
Dahlia, my girlfriend, my love,
Mm.
my teen angel.
Mm. Did they just dial the cringe fest
I'm sorry.
up to 12 on this?
It's a little strange.
I apologize. Something just kind of came over me there.
Just got a little bit something
My
in your
teen
throat there.
angel.
It's a little weird.
Oh boy.
Weird.
Oh. Did he actually say my teen angel? He's been seen one too many soap operas.
Mia, that is not the objectionable bit about what he just said.
I just love how
That
she
is-
just glosses
that is
over
not-
it.
That is he was 20 years old and she was 14. That is you are burying the lead somewhat.
Mm.
I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says.
Anything Dahlia says? Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie, too.
Valerie was in on it?
Dahlia's family rich. Jewelry business. We get one jewel. That's what we thought.
Oops.
Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We send to her dad.
Oh, okay.
Asked for $2 million. That is not a diamond.
No,
No.
That is not a diamond. That is not a diamond.
unless it's a rare, raw pink diamond. I guess.
don't know.
Asked for $2 million diamond. Tell him, make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him, Valerie make transfer, cause she knew detective. I feel like I'm just doing Pete's acro voice.
Yes.
Am I?
Yeah.
A
A little bit,
Maybe.
but his fits more with it, I guess.
I've noticed that now, because I've not been screaming as the tiger, my voice has healed a bit. My throat, I don't know, my vocal cords have healed a bit, and now I can't go deep for Armando. I can't go
Can't
quite
go
as, I
gravelly.
don't think I can go quite as deep as I did before. Now don't take that out of context.
Lol.
Anyway,
Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, all right. In the end, You were planning on spreading the 2 million three ways, huh?
Yeah, but that woman.
Yeah, his voice has totally changed.
Yeah, but that woman...
That woman! Valerie! She'd do it for real! She shoot at me for real! Me and Dahlia! Bang! I was shot in arm. Dahlia, she jump in river.
What?
Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you?
I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over.
All of this is playing out very differently to what we've just proved in court, though. Or am I missing something? It's just, okay, I mean, it's probably... Let's just let it play out, I guess.
Yeah, that's when they decided to give you the death sentence.
I couldn't believe it. That woman betrayed me. Ugh, I feel bad about this voice.
That man, Terry Fawles, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge.
She says to an empty courtroom with no judge in the chair.
He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below.
These 5 years, all I wonder is, why? 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 Why did she lie? That's all I want to know.
So that's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself.
Yes, but I forget what she looks like. So I tell her to wear a scarf.
Oh, of course, right. Okay, sorry, I'm an idiot. Of course.
I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear answer come from her mouth. That's all.
So that's why you made a crazy escape like that.
Just one
Was
thing.
not that crazy. Left door open. Walk out.
Just one thing, Zebra boy.
Name Terry,
not
not Zebra.
My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Fawles, where is it?
Oh, that's just the coffee
That sounds
withdrawal.
like personal problem.
That's the coffee withdrawal.
Or it's too much coffee. It's like,
oh yeah.
I've consumed so much caffeine that every nerve is standing on end. And I mean every nerve.
Oh my.
Where is it?
Huh? Where's what?
Come on now, kitten. The ransom, the $2 million diamond.
Definitely a diamond. And also, yes, definitely a diamond that is worth anything when it is embedded in a large chunk of what appears to be coal.
Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it?
I don't know.
Huh? You don't know?
No, really. I don't know. It's gone. With Dahlia.
With Dahlia?
That day, on the bridge. Dahlia put it in back... I'm sorry, that just kind of adds to the whole gross out factor for me.
Would you prefer it if she put it in a fanny pack?
Oh. Oh. Did put it in the prison wallet. Jeez.
Oh, Sarah, no, she's 10.
She's 10, you think?
Just don't do
Now
it.
gone.
Sorry, Taylor.
Sarah's being disgusting.
Me not know what to say to any of that, so me repress. Now gone with Dahlia. Gone forever. Into Eagle River.
Disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute.
You can come back in now. We're about ready to go. See, there's the Brooklyn voice.
Mr. Fawles, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne?
Me thought be pretty clear about that. Never found her. My sweet Dahlia.
They never...
Sorry. I don't know why that keeps happening. I don't.
Have you got some
really
stomach,
just.
Have you got some stomach trouble there, Taylor? They never.
Just imagine him going to the prom looking like that, with the dead eyes. I'm sorry, not the prom. The middle school sock hop.
Oh, blimey.
No, I suppose
The
it would have
beauty
been.
pageant.
Would it have been prom? No,
beauty-
it's too young for prom.
Yeah,
The
prom's
beauty
about
pageant.
16, isn't it?
School dance. School dance.
dance.
Just this giant imposing. Like stop it.
They never found her?
Swallowed by river. Gone. Dahlia. My teen angel.
Excuse me.
Your teen angel.
Oh God. Don't ask.
Please, don't answer that. Please.
How old was she anyway?
Oh,
Just 14.
oh no. 14? I guess you weren't robbing. I guess you were robbing cradles before diamonds.
That's the right reaction to that, Mia. That is not no.
Oh no.
She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth 2 million?
2
2
mil.
mil? Yeah, I know. I just said million. Sorry.
Okay.
Man, oh man. Angels these days.
I feel like they are very much underreacting to the revelation that this 20-year-old man is referring to a 14-year-old. Well, he's 25 now, but this 20-year-old man was dating a 14-year-old and calling her a teen angel.
Isn't this, I mean, is this not like the difference in culture, right? Is this not, I mean, I don't know if this is just me being naive or whatnot, but is it not that it's not as big of a deal in Japanese culture?
I don't know.
The age is less, isn't it? I could be
I don't
totally
know.
wrong.
I don't know, but I really need to take a shower right now. Falls takes.
Me feel really gross.
Falls takes the fall. Falls takes the fall and gets a one-way ticket to death row. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel? Or is she really a...
It's time, kitten. It looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeve now.
You bet.
Well, I don't know if I'd call them aces up our sleeves, because no doubt Edgeworth will also have all of the various counter cards.
Oh, yes.
The trap cards of his dual deck. The training wheels come off now, Maya. Mia, rather. wrong sister. Say hi to Maya for me. You got a strike.
I guess it could also be Maya, depending on how you read it.
What, Maya and Maya? Hello,
Yeah.
my name's Maya. Here's my sister, Maya. The training wheels come off now, Mia. You gotta strike while the iron's hot.
Oh, you don't suppose that's what it is, do you?
That's one of my rules. Remember it. What,
What's that?
Maya and Maya?
Yeah, it's like Maya and Maya. It's just spelled differently.
I don't think so.
I mean, I hope not, because at that point we'll have been saying her name wrong for however long.
Yeah. Just like the tiger.
Yeah.
Nope, there he is with the
Me
coffee.
still feel really gross.
Now then, let's continue with the trial of Mr. Terry Fawles. Witness, are you feeling better?
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you like me to rub your shoulders?
I'll try my best.
I could give you a quick massage.
Please don't.
It's like Terry comes up and talks about dating her when she's 14, and the judge is like, yes, I can understand why you would have been tempted. I will not judge you for it.
I, as the judge, will not judge you. Anyway.
Have we all not reached into the kooky jar and had a sweet we should not have?
Huh, you're a brave young lady.
I feel gross. I feel really gross right now.
Yeah, so you should.
Not this again.
Was that Sarah or Mia right then?
Perhaps both.
I could understand a defense lawyer wanting to get her client off the hook. However, to try and pin the crime on an innocent student is... What are you talking about? My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. That's all. What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman?
Huh? It is certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer.
Her motive, huh? I figured that's... I can't talk. Her motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next.
Yeah, well, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence of a motive?
Yes, of course. I think.
What was that, sorry?
Ha! You're still acting as tame as a kitten. Kitten?
Will you stop calling me that? Mr. Armando.
Listen, a lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets.
Oh, he's the one who said that.
Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is the mark of a pro.
Maybe so. But I wish you would quit grinning at me like that.
Well, I mean,
So do we all, Mia. So do we all.
I can't help it, kitten.
Excuse me. May I speak, Mr. Judge?
Oh, of course. Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like. God's sake! For God's sake!
Oh god, I hurt my throat doing that.
I hate everything.
I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true.
Oh God, just appealing directly to the judge. Please believe me. Why? Because I'm cute. And that there's no way that I would ever do anything. Like big eyes.
What you can't see, right, is that those braids on top of her head are actually devil horns
Yeah,
that stick out.
Yeah.
That might even be a thing.
That might be the
that might be
design
part of
choice.
a character design
Yeah.
in a weird way.
Yeah.
They're like curved horns.
I see. You are such an honest and upstanding young lady. It looks like this witness is a real professional.
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean, you daft son of a...
Whoa now.
Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her, click, she lights right up.
Very well then. Let's hear what this witness has to say.
I was out of the country until a year before last. Until I
Trying to play dead, huh?
until I entered college. I had never even been to Eagle Mountain before. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. Or kidnapping a poor girl. I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster.
That hurtful.
Out of the country, eh?
Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder.
Indeed.
You're up to bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile.
You bet. Somehow I have to tie her to this case. It's just she said, like, that it was very specific what she said. There was, like, one bit in that was a bit odd.
I was out of the country until the year before last. Never been to Eagle Mountain.
Until she went to college. I certainly did.
It just seems a bit weird that she's said that. Testified against you.
Well, I guess she's referring to Terry Fawles, right?
Yeah. I guess, yeah.
Alright, let's start from the beginning. Let's take it from the top!
So, what country were you living in then?
We were all
Nanya?
we were all living abroad, but after my parents were killed,
It was a brutal civil war. She had to try and make her way back home alone.
I lost everything. I didn't even have any personal identification.
What kind of sub-story is this? What do I do? Should I press her for details?
I don't think that matters that... Or does it?
She's got no ID.
I guess we could see what
Try
happens.
it?
Maybe press her harder, I guess, yeah.
Witness, answer my question. I'll even repeat it for you. What country were you in? There we go, yeah. Your Honor, this line of questioning is childish. What country...
No, it isn't.
What country she was in and how many languages she may speak are irrelevant here. What we're here to evaluate is whether this witness has any connection to this case.
I've lived abroad ever since I was a little girl. That's why I could never have known Mr. Fawles or Detective Hawthorne.
Yes, I think we've established that point.
Oh, yes, indeed. Well then, shall we add what you just stated to the official testimony?
Yes, please, Mr. Judge.
Huh, okay. Interesting.
Huh.
Naturally, I didn't know either the victim or the defendant.
Is there something in here?
Wait. Oh no, but we don't know that she's Dahlia, damn it. Well, I mean, we do, but...
Well, she must know one of them because she knew to be at the bridge. Then if that was a police note, how would she get it? She's got to know
Right,
one
but
of
I don't think we can use that as evidence.
No.
Oh, I didn't realize we had a shadow demon. Huh. Can we present that?
Well, how does it prove that she knew either of them?
I don't know. I'm just grasping at straws.
Well, we haven't pressed the rest of the stuff yet. Let's press this one.
You didn't know either person. Are you certain of that?
Yes, I'm afraid I'm rather shy around people.
Huh. Oh, well, that can't be helped.
Why is he just agreeing with everything that comes out of her mouth?
Oh, the first time you saw either of them was when they were on the bridge, correct?
Yes, it really was a coincidence.
So what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyway?
I just love being outdoors. Picnics, hiking, you know, that sort of thing.
Sarah, that voice is getting more and more, like, gross as you go on. It's horrible.
Well, she's supposed to be sickly, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
You don't look like much of a hiker to me. But you do look like a digger of sorts. But But Eagle Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here, and no trains run through there. There are plenty of mountains stuck closer and easier to get to.
Well, I I went there once with the college hiking club. I fell in love with its stark, desolate beauty and its cold, yet romantic gloominess.
Didn't know you were such a goth. By the way, what's the name of your college?
Objection!
There you go. That's not necessary.
The prosecution objects to any questions that involve the witness's private life. All that matters is that she is a material witness to a crime. The witness doesn't need to respond to questions that are clearly malicious in intent.
So Edgeworth doesn't want us to know anything about her.
Thank you. She's really gone too far.
But ask me the name of the college.
Miss Faye, you are treading on thin ice here.
I hardly said anything. Talk about sensitive. Perhaps, but your behaviour that day was very suspicious. Not only have you contradicted yourself here in court, but you know things you shouldn't. For example, the scratches on the trunk of the car.
Well, that's...
Unfortunately, I think you'll find that most cars have got scratches on them somewhere, so it was pretty obvious that there'd be some scratches on it.
Shh. Unfortunately, Miss Faye, your last statement proves nothing. Oh, really? And why is that? The witness came to the police station once to identify the suspect. It's entirely possible that at the time, an officer showed her this photo.
Huh. That seems like a rather serious mistake.
That's the oldest trick in the prosecutor's book.
That's not fair!
That wicked inmate. I'll never be able to forget that horrible day.
A grudge?
Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death.
Yes, and that's precisely why he harboured such deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt. My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges.
He seems rather forgetful. Your client, I mean.
Huh?
Even more twiddling.
Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well.
What do you mean by that?
Your client. He forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well.
Well, she's right about that. Mr. Fawles is kind of forgetful.
Press harder, because maybe she'll slip and say something about him personally that she wouldn't have known.
Yeah. You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What did you mean by that?
Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right?
Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification.
Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me.
That is true. He is clearly a bitter man.
This is bad. Mr. Fawles' reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do with that last statement? Your Honour, what the witness said just now was tremendously important.
Tremendously important.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. When dialogue options are more aggressive than you intend.
I didn't realise we were playing Mass Effect.
I'd like it added to the official testimony. The prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer and mentally unbalanced one at that.
Take one to know one.
That testimony only helps to further prove that point. No, that's not why I...
Enough. Witness, if you would.
My pleasure, Mr. Judge. I guess I'm lucky
I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
How does she know it's specifically a white scarf, though?
I mean, that's not a white scarf either.
No. How would she know?
Oh, that's interesting.
How would she know?
Because the scarf that was worn was blue.
Yeah.
But then the scarf that was specifically... The cogs are going.
Wait, I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white...
Yeah,
Ah.
I almost wonder.
Like, how
Because
does
it kind of almost suggests that she was wearing a scarf.
Yeah.
But then again, the scarf that was found is this blue one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna... But I did the safety save, so...
Or hold up.
Oh.
I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. But if she wasn't on the bridge, he wouldn't have seen her to begin with.
Boom!
Oh, yeah.
It's true. Miss Fawles did give instructions to Valerie Hawthorne about their meeting. The note that she left said, "Wear white scarf for identification."
Wait, hold on, let me just get my glasses and really just try and draw this out. It said, wear... a white scarf for identification. Huh? Where have we heard that
But yeah, she wouldn't have had any
before?
reason to know about it at this point.
Yeah.
Huh?
Because she wasn't in the court to hear it when we were talking about the white scarf and everything else.
Yeah. Yes? What about it?
Isn't it obvious? Doesn't it strike you as odd? That note was a secret piece of evidence. How is it that the witness knows about it?
Order! It is odd, isn't it? Oh, well, Mr. Edgeworth? Did you show top secret evidence to the witness?
Your Honor, I certainly never gave anyone permission to do such a thing.
Now, if it had happened to fall out of my pocket conspicuously in front of the witness so that she could review it, and then I happened to pick it back up and put it back in my satchel, then I suppose there's no helping it, is there?
I missed that line, so I don't know. Just a moment.
Oh, my controller keeps dying.
Uh-oh.
Son of a...
Just a moment. Of course I didn't know about the note. It's just, I saw it when it happened. With my own eyes.
But it wasn't a white scarf. There it is.
There we go.
When the victim went to see the killer, she used her own scarf to signal him. That's why I assumed that the signal was a white scarf.
Huh? I suppose that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Come on, Mia. You can't let her weasel out of it that easily. Witness! Sorry, but your explanation isn't going to work here.
But why? It's true. That's what I saw.
No, it's Mia.
Oh, impossible. There's no way you could have seen the victim use a white scarf to signal him.
Boom!
Because it's blue! You said several times in your testimony that the victim was wearing a scarf. A white scarf, correct?
Yes. Is something wrong?
That's what I'd like to know, Miss Foster. Have a look at this. It's the victim's scarf. I'm sure people would disagree about what to call this colour. However, it certainly is not white. You knew what the note said. She knew the contents of the note? No!
There it is.
There we go. It says, wear white scarf for identification. That's the reason why you said it was white. Well, Miss Foster?
Is it time for the butterflies to incinerate? Oh,
No,
not yet.
incinerate the butterflies. Order! Mr. Edgeworth.
Edgeworth.
Sorry, it's slip of the tongue there. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation.
I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public. And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Fawles is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person.
Did you say one more person?
That's right. A person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten? Have you?
'Cause I have.
Have you figured it out, kitten?
Yep.
Oh.
The third person that knew the contents of the note was...
Oh, now that'll be Dahlia.
Yep. And that person is... Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? Dahlia Hawthorne? Dahlia Hawthorne? I have never heard that name before.
Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. Oh, sorry.
What's that?
Yeah, sorry.
What are you doing?
I don't know. It just
What are you doing?
It didn't process properly then. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There is her name right there.
What was this? So, who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne? Hawthorne.
Miss Fay must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life.
The dead?
Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago.
Well, we don't know that. You're just trying to pull the wool over everyone's eyes. Killed in a crime? You don't mean?
Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Fawles.
Dun dun dun.
Me would never hurt my teen angel.
You said she was killed, but was she really?
There we go, man.
What are you implying?
That you're a naughty liar.
Quick, flashback to where Edgeworth said that Eagle River has a very strong current and that bodies are never recovered from it.
There's just like a new secret colony of people.
Yeah.
People who fell into the river and have never been able to escape. This new settlement.
Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago, when she fell off Dusky Bridge and was lost in the Eagle River.
The Eagle River.
However, her corpse was never found. She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead. But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she was still alive, she would be 19 now. Melissa Foster. I believe that's the same age you are. Even you couldn't. Miss Fay, you're not saying... But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying.
What are you saying? I don't understand.
I do not follow. I have been trying. I have lost track of the court for like the past, 4 hours. I am quite confused.
As soon as they said she was 19, I stopped listening because I was just focused on something else.
Oh, Teo, no.
God. No.
However,
What is Mia saying?
What is Mia saying? We'll have to find out next time.
Oh, no.
So yeah.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah. So anyway, hope you enjoyed what we do. If you do, why don't you hit that like button and give us a thumbs up. You could subscribe, that'd really help us out, and ring the little bell so that you get notified whenever we put something new up. And do a happy dance to appease Sarah. And with that, we'll see you next time. See you later, guys.
Ta-ta for now.
We're sorry.
We're sorry.